Hello everyone, so today we're going to work with place value and we're going to look at multi-digit numbers. So the first thing I'm going to do is ask you, what is place value? Okay, I know you guys have heard of place value before, but I want to check to see where you are, what you understand about this. Wow, there's a lot of hands going up. This is great. So I got a lot of different answers. How about you, Lewis? What does place value mean to you? Okay, so place value means the value of a number. That's actually very close, but not all the way there. Let's expand on that. So place value is the value of a digit, okay, based on where it is placed in a number, okay? So let's look at that in an example. So we have the number 352. Now, we have three digits in this number. Remember, our digits are 0 to 9. So we have three of those digits in this number. Each digit is placed in a certain spot, in a certain place, okay? And each place has a numerical value, okay? Farthest to the right, okay, where the 2 is placed, is what we call the ones place, and it has a numerical value of times 1. Directly to the left of the ones place is called the tens place, and it has the numerical value of times 10. Directly to the left of the tens place is what we call the hundreds place, and it has a numerical value of times 100. Each digit in this number is placed in a certain spot, in a certain place, okay? And depending on where it is placed is what we're going to multiply that digit to, okay? So 2 times 1 equals 2, because we have to multiply the digit 2 to 1 because it's in the ones place, and that's the numerical value of the ones place, right? And so the 5 that's in the tens place, we have to multiply it times 10 because it's in the tens place. The 3 that's in the hundreds place, we have to multiply that times 100. That's how we look at place value when we're looking at multi-digit numbers. We have to look at our times, our operations, and this is how we understand place value. Okay, let's look at this a little bit further, guys. So we've done our place value. We understand that because the digit is placed in a certain spot, it automatically has to be multiplied times a certain value, certain number, and that's how we get. That's how we look at place value when we're looking at multiple digit numbers. So as we move to the left in a number, we actually multiply times 10. Let's try it out. So 1 times 10 is what? 10. And we know the tens place has a numerical value of 10. 10 times 10 is what? 100. And we know that the hundreds place has a numerical value of 100. So as we move to the left in a number, we multiply times 10 to get the value of the place value, right? As we move to the right in a number, we divide by 10 to get the value of a place number. So to the farthest right of a number is going to be the ones place. It's going to have the lowest place value, okay? As you travel to the left of the number, you're going to multiply times 10. And that's how you get your place value numbers. So moving left, we're going to multiply 10. multiply by 10. When we're moving to the right, we're going to divide by 10. So, and this is how we understand place value by using our multiplication and our division. Okay, so I'm going to do a quick quiz, and then I'm going to actually ask you guys, well, actually not ask you, I'm going to have you guys do a review with me. Okay, so first things first, let me clear this off. Okay, class, so now I'm going to ask you some questions about the number 456. First of all, I want to ask you, what place is the 5? What value is the place of the I'm sorry, that's my bad. What place value does a 5 have? Oh wow, I see a lot of hands. A lot of people think they know. Okay. So let's say it together. The 5 is in the tens place. That's right. Absolutely. And what's the numerical value of the tens place? Times 10. Absolutely. What place value is the 4 in? Let's say it together. That's right, it's in the hundreds place. And that the place value, the numerical place value for the hundredths place is times 100. And what place value is the 6 in? That's right, it's in the ones place. And the numerical value of the ones place is times 1. Cool. So let's move on now. We're going to actually do some problems with our worksheet, and then we're going to review. Okay, so let's look at question 6, 474. The 4 in the ones place is blank, the value of the 4 in the hundredths place. Okay, so let's just look at this for a second. The 4 in the ones place is, now remember how we did all those times 1, times 10, times 100? Well, this is the same idea, but we're comparing place values, okay? So the 4 in the ones place is times the number, whatever the value of the 4 in the hundreds place. So let's look that up. Right now, let's write that out. 474. Here's our board. Okay. We know the 4 is in the ones place. That's awesome. And we know the 7 is in the, that's right, it's in the tens place. And we know the 4 is in the, yeah, you guys are getting the hang of this. Great. So we have 3 different numbers, and they're all in different places. And they're asking us to compare the 4s. Okay, so let's pull the 4s out for a second. So this is 4 times 100, and this is 4 times 1. Sorry for that 4 looks like kind of an H, but just bear with me. So how many times more is the 4 in the hundreds place than the 4 in the ones place? That's right, it's 100 times bigger. Whoa, really big. So let's try another problem. This is kind of how you have to look at it, and let's keep moving on to the next problem. So question 11, 228. The 2 in the hundreds place is blank times the value of the 2 in the tens place. So now we're comparing the 2's. Alright, so let's look at this with the board. There we have written our number, and now we're going to break this down. So we know that the 2, to the farthest to the left is in the hundreds place, so that's going to look like 2 times 100. We know that the 2 directly to the right of it is in the tens place, so that's going to look like 2 times 10. And we know the 8 directly to the right of the 2 is in the ones place, 8 times 1. But we're not really looking at the 8, we're looking at the 2's. So we see times 100 and times 10. And the question asks us right here, the 2 in the hundreds place is blank the value of the 2 in the tens place. Okay, so we know that the 2 in the hundreds place is actually 10 is 10 times is 10 times bigger than 2 in the tens place. Very good job. Okay, so now we're going to actually, now we're going to review. So we went over place value. We said that place value is the digit, the value of the digit, depending on where it's placed in a number. We said that first, and then we went on, we looked at the number. Remember, we wrote it out, and we broke it down in terms of place value. We said that the number to the farthest, what is it? The farthest right is the ones place. The number directly next to it, that directly to the left of it, is the tens place. And the number directly to the left of the tens place is the hundreds place. And each place has its own numerical value. We've already went over that. And then we said that as we move to the left in a number, we're actually multiplying by 10 to get our place values. And we're dividing by 10 when we travel to the right. And this is how we have to look at place value when we're thinking of operations. We want to understand place value better. This is how you have to think about it. So you guys did a great job today, and that's really it. You know, I'm going to have you work on problems 13. I want you guys to try 13 on your own tonight. Good job, everyone. Bye-bye.